What's up, everybody? This is my garden. These right here come out of a river. They have some kind of lilac colored flowers, and this is my grape trellis. Grapevine didn't do very good this year, but there are some grapes on it. It was from drought, but here we have a Red Delicious Granny Smith. It's some kind of death tree. You have to look it up. Its leaves are poisonous to all the other trees in the forest, but not its own personal tree. And this is a jack in the pulpit after it's lost all of its foliage. I think I got some pictures of that. But let's head out to the backyard. Okay, that right there, that's a mulberry tree. If you've ever ate blackberries, this is a whole tree of them. Whole tree of blackberries, pretty much. They're called mulberries, but here's my little fig tree. Got some figs growing on it. Big boy tomatoes. Can't see any right now, but there's some that are starting to grow. And we have some green bell peppers, orange habaneros, dragon cayennes. Here's some melons, cantaloupes. Let's see if I can get you. Here, cantaloupes. Whole bunch of squash plants. And those back there are straight 8 cucumbers. More big boy tomatoes. Let's see, I believe those are dragon cayennes too. I like a lot of hot peppers. To the south we got okra, and here's 2 big patches of squash again. I had to get up on the hill to show them to you. They're slap loaded with squash, and the sad thing is this was a 6-pack of plants. It was supposed to be half zucchini, so I got a whole lot of squash. Here's a pretty cool thing. Obviously this is corn, but this is corn right here that excuse me. This is corn that this first row come out of seeds for growing corn. This pretty red-haired corn right here in this row that seems to be doing just about the same as this, only it's actually getting its kernels faster, and they don't look like they're going to be little or anything. That is popping corn. I took a jar of popcorn kernels. Somebody said they wouldn't grow. Well, there they are. They're growing good, and the hairs coming off the corn's real colorful. I'm hoping it's not like the decorative Indian multicolored corn. And right here is green beans and sweet peas. They're just now starting to vine up. Let's see. There's a couple of the snap peas. It's snap peas and round green sweet peas. My bad. Here we got us a Carolina Reaper off to the side, and here's my favorite little buddy. This is I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old. My own little personal jalapeno bonsai tree. It grew in the shade and only got about 1 inch tall some odd years ago, and I brought it in the house. There was 2 of them. One of them died a couple years ago, but this one is still kicking, and it still gives off peppers year round. And that's pretty much it. Get up here and try to get y'all one last bird's eye view. There's my big bush. And I'm telling you, we make mulberry jelly off the mulberry tree. Tomatoes, a lot of hot peppers, melons and cucumbers, squash. I don't know if you can tell, but behind that squash plant is a stray tomato plant. And as you see there in the okra, there's a stray corn plant. And then there you see my squash jungle. And then my corn with experimental popping corn in one row. That's my garden. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh yeah, if you notice that line going down through it and up through my yard, my yard floods every time it rains. But back here it don't flood. It makes, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rivers, 7 little creeks run along this big main creek from around the house where all the flooding comes from, and it disperses it out into 7 little individual streams that flow out to the road. Whenever it rains, you see a big old creek flowing down the road from my house. A little homemade irrigation system, and it waters everything up pretty good. Notice a missing spot there. I was gonna put some more cucumbers. I dug up the Carolina Reaper over there and was gonna put in that middle spot, but they're done with selling cucumbers for the year. So that patch right there is what I got. Well, I just thought I'd share my garden with y'all. And that squash, man, oh my God, I'm gonna be eating squash all winter long. But anyway, right there, that's one of my favorite parts. Is somebody told me every time somebody says they can grow popcorn, I laugh and think, ha, yeah, right. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go out here and try it, since they said everybody that tells them they can do it, they laugh at them. Well, there it is, and you can see the clear difference. The hairs on the end of the corn cob are more yellowish on the regular seed pack of popping corn, and the popcorn kernels are bright, red. I don't know, can't try and think of the shade, but it's a bright red. But anyway, there's my garden. And my, oh yeah, if you've seen, I don't know if you can see, if you see what looks like stalks of grass and weeds in the middle, that's not. Sporadically all throughout this whole garden there is garlic planted. We pickle cucumbers, we make pickles and pickled green tomatoes, and we grow our own garlic. So well, that's that. It's always different each year. Some years I grow a whole lot of bell peppers and tomatoes and nothing else. Sometimes I grow mainly cucumbers, but I always got a variety. So anytime y'all in Gaston County, y'all stop on by and we'll cook some fresh vegetables. Later.